Hey everyone, this is Disc Junkie, back in the DVD room, and as you can tell, we got a lot of lights in here now, and also, I wanted to show you that I've done a bit of a Laserdisc shelf update. I've actually added the third and slightly controversial shelf, which is the one right here. I'm not extremely happy with it for two reasons. First off, when I was putting the screws in, it just, it didn't really take, so it's not extremely stable. I mean, it will hold 3 standard Laserdiscs, but if I put like big boxes up there, I don't know, I just don't think that will be wise. And of course, as you can see, there is actually a slightly strange looking square, and this is actually a sort of air freshener, air vent thing. I can actually put a Laserdisc over this to show you. Check that out, I hadn't even noticed. Notice Robert Patrick's face in the background here. That is very, very subtle. Jeez. Anyway, as you can tell, if I put a Laserdisc there, it can be there, it's okay, but at the same time, it's very much on the edge, so it's sort of, it doesn't stand at the right angle, so it looks quite different from all the others. It's not at much of an angle at all, so it feels like it could be very easy for it to actually tip over and fall down. I just barely have to nudge it. So, yeah, not too crazy about that, but I do have a bit of a plan on it. I've been looking at some sort of, cheaper other types of air vents. I just think I'm gonna put like a flat sort of air vent filter, just, straight over the hole. I'm just gonna unscrew the stuff so it gets like a flat wall, and then there's like a round air vent thingy that I've looked at which could fit. I don't know. Well, not any new Laserdiscs right now. You may think there are, but I've just cleverly rearranged them. And also the 2 discs up there, the 2 Terminator discs, that is actually disc 1 and disc 3, I think, of the 3-disc Terminator box that's over there. And the cover there is actually not a cover, it's just a, one of those paper flyer thingies, so yeah. It's good for now. I just wanted to put it up to sort of get a feel of how it will look if I do have 3 shelves. In terms of the wall, I'm really happy with it, because, it feels like it's a good height, and it would work very well if I had 9 discs in total. It would be a very nice, But I will have to do something about that damn air vent. So I'm still pondering that. But yeah, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed this, or... Well, obviously I hope you enjoyed it, but I mean, it doesn't... If I get like 10,000 people who watch this and think it sucks, that would still be good. Thank you very much for watching. It's actually been like a day since I recorded the stuff you just saw a second ago, but I wanted to come back and incorporate this into the video because today after work I decided to go to my local handyman thingamajig shop. I bought one of these, which is just a very simple, common, standard air vent filter thing. But these are all sort of standard size. I mean, the sort of diameter is always the same. I have prepared this a bit because I couldn't do it all with one hand. So up here you have the vent thingy. I've already loosened some of the screws and bolts here, so it would be easier just to show you with one hand. So what I did first was that I removed this, which is the outer sort of shell thing. And then this is what we got behind it, and there used to be bolts here, but I've unscrewed those, so they're actually down there. And once I did that, I could just remove this, just pulling it out, like so. Look how far back it goes. It's like a fucking tooth. But anyway, so put that down, and that's basically all that I did so far. And as you can tell, there we got the vent for the outer, the outer space thing. It's just, that's the outside through the window. So this just goes through the wall, and what you see there is actually the vent to the, just beyond that is actually outside, basically. So, I mean, you do have like a there's no sort of lining here. It's just some kind of foam padding thing. A little bit damaged there. So now I just got this, which is just this. No holes for bolts. I guess you could make holes if you want to, but seeing as these are so standard, you know, it's all the same size, I'm just gonna do this. Like so. And there you go. I got a new flat vent. So how fucking cool is that? Now I can take my Laserdiscs and I can stack them all the way out. There's no fear of them falling down unless there's like a very freakish wind coming in. I don't know. You can see a little bit of the vent, you know, just up there. But from afar, you know, you'd never notice it because, you know, the lighting doesn't show that much. But yeah, it really worked out well. I'm glad I didn't even have to, you know, like put any bolts in, you know, and I'm gonna keep something in front of it, so it won't really matter if it has these holes here. I don't care. Nobody will be seeing them anyway, so yeah. But that's all for me today. Really hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for more stuff.